Well, hello everyone, it's Rose, and I'm back with a diamond painting completion. And this is one that I finished last night. Well, I think it was about 2 o'clock in the morning today, but really, who cares? And this is another one in the Victor Nizovtsev series of mermaids. And I call this one Mermaid Swinging because she's swinging. This was a custom that I had made for myself because I just love his art so much. So it's never intended to be sold or anything like that. But I wanted to put it up somewhere. And I had this made at the Pink Razzberry in Strathroy, Ontario. And I'll talk about the experience that I had with it in just a moment. So I'm going to get my notebook because that's the one thing I forgot to bring here. And I'll go through and take you along on the journey that I had doing this diamond painting. But just let's take a moment to appreciate the way she looks. It actually looks great. I did not get a sense while I was working on it that it was going to look this good, but it really does look fantastic. So I'm just going to pause for a second. I'm going to come back with the notebook and we're going to talk about, well, I'm going to tell you about this diamond painting. Okay, so I am using my diamond painting journal to keep notes. And here we have Mermaid Swinging. So what I'm going to do is just show you close up as I read the notes. Okay, so this one is 69 by 89 centimeters. I asked for a 60 by 90, and Cheryl went ahead and made it in a size that wouldn't mean that she would have to squash the painting or, cut out edges or anything like that, which I appreciate. But I specifically asked for 60 by 90 because I can get a standard frame in 60 by 90. I can't get a standard frame in 69 by 89. So I'm going to have to figure out a different way of framing this thing. And I did get round drills because that is what the Pink Razzberry keeps in stock at their store. They were, at the time that I got this, building up their inventory of square drills as well. But at the time, the only thing that they had every color in was round drills. So I decided to go with round drills. Now, I got this back in July. This was 184 in my inventory of diamond paintings that I had purchased. And I am now up to 305. So that's a lot of diamond paintings that I've gotten in the interim. But anyway, so I started this on July 12th of 2019. And day one, all good. Drills are good. Used Tombow where there was a gap without adhesive, and it's fine. Now, the Pink Razzberry had just opened officially on, I think, June 24th or something like that. So this was my first order from them. And this is something I picked up when I went in to shoot the Pink Razzberry videos, the tour of the store and the interviews with customers and the owner Cheryl and so forth. Those of you who haven't seen those videos, I'll stick them up in the corner in the little eye, and if you want to click on those at some point you can watch. There are a lot of people who have enjoyed those videos because it's always nice to talk to somebody who is diamond painting, and to see a tour of an actual bricks and mortar diamond painting store, pretty cool. Anyway, okay, day two. Oh, so day one, that fixing the little piece without adhesive. This was one of Cheryl's, at the time it was Cheryl's biggest diamond painting that she had ever made, because they actually make the diamond paintings in the store. And it was the biggest one she'd ever made, and she was still learning how to apply the adhesive, like the double-sided tape, properly. So there was just a little glitch somewhere. I don't even remember where. I dealt with it. It was fixed. No big deal. Okay, day two was August 1st, because I did take a break from it because I was going back and forth to London, Ontario to be with my father back in the summer. So August 1st, all good. Fixed a couple of small gaps in the adhesive. Drills are good. Finished most of the second 3-inch strip. So what I did was I started at the top and I worked all the way across in strips 3 inches high. And I just worked my way through the diamond painting like that. Okay, day 3 was December 3rd. So I took a long break from this because after my father passed away at the end of September, I came back home and I had a whole bunch of other things that I had to finish for Christmas and stuff. So I did not get back to this mermaid until December 3rd. Back to the mermaid after so many things, including 2 months in London to be with my dad at the end of his life. Now I want to finish her. It's a good thing I bought the diamond painting tape during the November 11th sale on AliExpress, because there was another spot without adhesive that I was able to fix with the diamond painting tape. So the diamond painting tape I'm talking about it's a 0.5 centimeter wide, and it's double-sided tape that I bought from the Hankins painting store. You can buy it from so many different sellers on AliExpress if you just look up diamond painting tape. It comes in all different widths, and I bought it so that I could add a border of diamond painting, like of drills, to my diamond paintings to make sort of a little poor man's frame for them, so that I wouldn't have to frame them all. And it actually comes in useful if there's ever anything else, like if for any reason there's a problem with the adhesive, you just use this diamond painting tape and it works great. Anyway, okay, day 5, December 5th. So I hate the font they used for the legend. Courier New is not my favorite at the best of times, but on these canvases, it's terrible. And I do have some photos that I'm going to insert here so that you can see what I mean. But just, I will remind you, here is the legend. And so the 8 and the B, they're all shades of, and the 6, they're all shades of, and the P, they're all shades of brown or orange, and they were very difficult to distinguish on the canvas sometimes. So anyway, I'll stick those pictures in and you'll be able to take a look at that. So 8s look like Bs and are almost the same color. H's look like 8s, but at least they're slightly different colors. There are 2 different large X's. Oh yeah, I'll show you that. So there's that X for DMC 823, but then there's another X for DMC 372. So you have to be careful when you're filling an X to make sure that you're filling it with the right color. You need to check if the symbol is a Q or an O, because you can barely see the tail on the Q. So again, where's the Q? There's the Q. You see that? And the O right above it. Now they're slightly different colors. The O is kind of a gray, and the Q is more of a beige, or a dark brown. But still, if you're not paying attention and you're just looking for a symbol and not paying attention to the background color, that was a problem. It's making me not enjoy this diamond painting, which is a shame. December 11th. I took a few days off for a root canal and to watch all 3 seasons of the fabulous Mrs. Maisel. Now I'm back at it. I have exactly 50 centimeters left to do, and I'm working from the top to the bottom. December 12th. I finished another large section, and I only have 15 inches left to do. So that would be about that much of the diamond painting that I still had left to do at that point. December 31st, I've been so sick. I had the worst cold for 2 weeks and then went to London for Christmas. Now I'm finally getting back to the mermaid. January 4th. I'm on the very last strip. At this point, I was working larger strips, probably about 6 inches wide, all the way across. Anyway, I'm on the last strip, 6.5 inches high, and I just ran out of number 3863. I am really annoyed, in large part because I'm afraid I'm going to run out of a bunch of other colors too. I didn't run out of any other colors. The pink raspberry weigh their drills to be precise, but they should send extras. I'm pissed I'm probably no more than 100 short. I was actually about 63 short, but I can't finish until I get them. January 7th. I'm done. I used spares from my stash of leftover drills to finish. She looks fantastic. And she does, doesn't she? I'm really, really happy with the way it turned out. I do wish that it was a standard size, but you know, what the heck? This is pretty good. And I think what I'll do is hang her in my bedroom, and then I don't really have to fuss with any special frame or anything like that. I think I'll use the wooden poster hangers that I got at IKEA or the pink Razzberry, and with a couple of those, I'll be able to hang her, and it should be just fine. Okay, probably not the pink Razzberry because those are magnetic, and I'm not sure that they're going to be strong enough to hold this. I think I'd be better off with the IKEA ones because they're clamps, and I think they'll hold better. Okay, so that's that. So the next thing to show you is the leftover drills. All right, so here are my drills. So here's the inventory sheet. This is a photocopy of the legend because I pasted, I cut up the actual legend. Oops. I cut up the actual legend in color and put it on the baggies. But it also gives you the number of drills for each color. So for 922, I was supposed to have 596 drills, and I suppose I've got maybe 60 drills left, maybe. So, you know, that's 10%, fine. 780, 2,467 drills. I'd say I probably have about 200 or 250 left, so that's not bad. 702, 873, there's probably about 80 there. So they're sending about 10% extra. This is 906, 1,301, maybe that's 130, but I doubt it. 904, 2,100, that is not 200 drills there. That is not even 10% extra. Now, I have to say the quality of the drills was really, really good. And I'll show you the garbage drills. Let me just get those so that I don't forget. Got them here, and I'll show you in a moment. So 3011, I needed 1,524. Maybe there's 1,500. Or maybe there's 150 there. I don't know. 989, I've got lots of spares of these. Yeah, I've definitely got probably 200 there. 322, yeah, that's definitely 10% there. 334, that's not 120. Like, I'd need 120 to have a 10% leftover, and that's nowhere near. And I'm not going to do this for all of the colors, but, you know, here clearly I've got tons of those, lots of those, lots of those, lots of those. Not too many of these. This is 157, but I only had 780 of them. Hold on, that's up at the top here. I only had 780 of them that I needed, so this is easily 10%. 415, I needed 3,546 of those. This is all I have left over. That's probably like 20 or 30. That is cutting it way too close. I was really nervous as I was finishing this that I was going to run out of these. And so, you know, like, I know that they have like a thin profit margin, and so they don't want to be sending more drills than necessary. I'm just going to suggest that they should have more. 433, 1630, I don't think that's 160, but I didn't run out and there's plenty left. So 646 again. I think I had, yeah, I needed 3,482, 535. See, I've got lots of these left over. I've got the same amount of the 646 as the 535, but I only needed Like I only used on the diamond painting half as many. 318, that's close to 100 there, so that's close to 10%. 413, that is not anywhere near 10% overage. 939, okay, there were, of 939s, 4,351. This is maybe 100 left over. This is cutting it so close. 924, 1,872, I've got probably 200 there, that's good. 823, again, I've got quite a few left over there, close to 10%. 372, this is the mustard. That's, I needed 2,273. So this is definitely, I'd say, over 10% left over. 319, 30, I needed 3758. I would say that's like maybe 250. 733, that's about right in terms of leftovers. 160, I'd say that's about right too. 919, I don't want to be overly harsh because this was very early in the store's business, but my concern would be if I was somebody who lived, you know, in the United States or something like that, let's say the southern states or the western states or something like that, and I ordered from the Pink Razzberry and I ran out of a color, I would have to wait God knows how long for them to send me my replacement drills. It's the same as, you know, ordering from China once you get into the replacement drills. And that just takes away from the pleasure of doing a diamond painting. So here we have 435. I needed 834 of them, and there's well over, you know, 83 there. There's, you know, probably over 100. So, you know, that's good. So it's not that they were that they didn't send enough of everything. They clearly sent enough of everything except that one color, which luckily I had the exact same shade because you know, 3860, I think it was 3863. Yeah, 3863. It's a common color, but sometimes you get slightly different shades of it with the same number. This turned out to be exactly the same shade, so I was good with that. 311. Let's see. 2289, that might be 230. So, you know, overall, not bad. And I don't know what they're like now. Let's see, for 930. Yeah, I've got plenty left over for that. 834. Plenty of those too. 3371 was cutting it very, very close. 3371, I needed 3,309 of them. This is all that's left over. And then for 3345, I needed 2,383, and I probably got 300 left over here, 260 or so to 300. So they didn't underpack everything, but they definitely underpacked the one color, which, you know, I needed quite a few of those, 2,210, and they didn't send me enough. And for all the others, they sent either about a 10% overage, or they sent, I'd say they were aiming for 10% overage. If I was betting, I'd bet that that's what they were doing. I owe you guys all honest reviews. And so, so you get the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good for this diamond painting is that the drills were very good quality. I'll show you the trash in just a moment. The picture looks great. And the canvas quality is extremely good. Now, they're not using this kind of canvas anymore. And that actually doesn't bother me. The canvas is super thick, and it feels very cloth-like on the back. It's got clearly some plasticizing on the front. The double-sided tape that they applied as adhesive. I mean, it sticks well, but Cheryl was still new at it, so she, you know, there were a few little glitches. Not anything that I couldn't deal with, easily, and I doubt that they're having the same kind of problems now. They've been in business for well over 6 months, and I'm sure that they've sorted all of that out. The drills are super good quality, so let me just show you the trash. So on this diamond painting, which is 69 by 89, this is all of the trash, all of it. That's remarkable. The drills are exceptionally good quality. Now, one of the other downsides to this is, you know, I asked for 60 by 90 and I got 69. So, you know, you're not going to find a 70 by 90 frame anywhere. If I do want to frame it, it'll have to be custom. Or, like I said, I'll just use the poster hangers. I prefer working with square drills, but that's not a fault of this diamond painting. And there's another review that I did for a pink raspberry diamond painting. It was another custom that I ordered to give to my mother-in-law, or my stepmother rather, because she wanted to give it to her niece. And so I did it, and I've done the post review, and I had issues with the actual charting of the canvas. There was a lot of space between the drills. Here there's not. Here the drills fit together beautifully. You know, like sometimes I didn't make perfectly straight lines, but you know, but the drills generally fit very, very nicely together. As you can see, the drills fit in there beautifully. There's all kinds of fuzz and stuff like that because I've got a cat and a dog, and anyway, life. The diamonds are sparkly. I think you can get a sense of that just, you know, with me moving the camera around. Super sparkly drills. They are very good quality. Yeah, I paid $65 for this diamond painting, which, you know, for this size, it's not unreasonable. But oh my goodness, she does look beautiful, doesn't she? Holy smokes. Yep. I gotta say, I'm very happy with the way she turned out. Yeah, very, very happy with the way she turned out. This one probably deserves a frame, but for myself, I'm not going to bother framing it. I'll just use some other means of hanging. So there you go. That's it. Overall, I'm happy. I would be happier if I hadn't run out of one of the colors, and I would be happier still if this had been made into something that would fit into a standard size frame. But it's very good, so I'm happy, and there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and I want to thank all of my patrons, and I want to thank all of my viewers and subscribers. If you're not a subscriber yet, you can become one. Just simply click down here, and if you turn on notifications, you will know whenever I post another video. So there you go, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I hope you come back and spend some time with me again soon. This is Rose saying goodbye for now.